Howdy everyone, this is Mop, this is the Dime Society, and welcome back to episode number 85. We are starting here in a place that we have not been in a very long time, at least not started a video here in a very long time. Up in the Netherworld storage slash Gryffindor Tower, all looking pretty cool. In last episode, we worked on quite a bit of the tower actually. Not necessarily this tower, but other parts of it, and let's do that. And we have just been kind of improving it. So first off, guys, somebody's dog is still here. Now, I don't know whose that is, y'all. It just popped on through the nether portal, and it's been sat here ever since. So anyway, like I said, though, we've done a whole lot of work lately. We've just been improving this place, and man, has it been working. It is super, super cool. I'm really, really liking how all the progress is coming along. This is probably one of my favorites here, having this little hub underneath right there. Boom, there it is. We connected up a lot of the underground, and even if we come on over here, now I think I might have had more villagers too since last episode, or maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But I have unlocked all of the books from these guys. Haven't really traded with the farmer too much yet. But yeah, I mean, even just extending this out here, the Slytherin room down there, and then headed on toward over to the slime farm, and this coming on up to the sugarcane farm. Everything's being really interconnected. It's awesome. This needs to be redone at some point as well. I know I mentioned that in last episode. Maybe today, maybe not. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I think I've just figured out a solution. Now, this spot has never been able to be used. For some reason, they'd always just come. I mean, I know why. I mean, they would come in too fast, and they'd come right over. They'd skip over the first one. They go right here. They come on down. Hopefully, they don't get caught up here. They were getting caught up right there before. I might be able to change the water if they're still getting caught, but raising the ceiling hopefully helped. And anyway, guys, let's take a look back there because I changed some stuff, and this should now be able to dispense villagers into the first slot. So when they come up here, before they just went straight in there, and it was lining right up perpendicular or parallel to the water stream like that. Now it comes in, goes up and around, and comes in perpendicular. So they automatically must check that first slot theoretically and then go on down to the end. So let's come back out here. Let's go all the way down to the end where we have the villagers, and that's down at the bottom once again, connecting everything up. Super, super cool. Oh, we're one cart short, by the way. When we get over there, we might have to... Yeah, we might run out of carts. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen. We really only need to test one. I just want to make sure that one gets in there for now. We don't have to try to fill up all of them. But here we go, guys. I've been breeding them up. Got a ton going. There are a lot of villagers in there. Oh, and quite a bit of babies, too. I didn't even notice that earlier. So we have got 20... Probably about 20 villagers in there. Maybe a little bit more. I don't think we have 47 in there. I think I'm probably loading the ones upstairs when I do that. So, let's take a cart. Let's toss it in there. Let's see what we get. We don't need a blacksmith. Get out. Ah! Goodbye. Nope. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's get, we don't want him. Ah! Get that. There we go. Oh, this can sometimes be a nightmare. We could supposedly just, take one that we don't really need. There isn't another farmer. No, it's not. This, like I said, could possibly take a while. Oh no, come back here. Okay, you know what? We're going to test it with him, I guess. So, let's see. Let's just see. Is it going to make it all the way and go into the first slot? We need to redo some of this andesite on the walls, too. I've ran out of gravel a couple episodes ago. Not gotten a chance. I wanted to mix it in with the andesite, make it look pretty cool. Not gotten a chance to get out and get more gravel, though. So, anyway... No, it still goes right over that first one. That is so strange. So, yeah, I guess that still doesn't quite work. I suppose as soon as it hits the water, it starts going off in that direction. Maybe we could pull the water back one block. Then it would automatically run over. That's something else we're going to try. And in fact, we're going to give it a shot. Let's just see. Let's make sure I can get through this water stream. Don't get caught. Don't get... it got caught. So... yeah, guys, this thing is just riddled with bugs right now. Well, how are we going to get up there like that? Stay up there. Okay, so, yeah, I think we need to add a second sign maybe somewhere and move a water source over. Well, we'll have to figure it out. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll put an extra water source right there or something. Yeah, I don't know, but guys, lots of playing is going to be needed here. How do we get out of here? Let's go down there. So I'm going to mess with this. Hopefully we can get it all working. Let's see how it turns out when I come back. Alright, y'all, so I changed it up. I originally tried putting the water right in this block, and then when I just walked into it, it still pushed me right around the corner and straight over. So I tried pushing it back one more this way. Now this should work. So they come up, they drop around here. I need one more power block right there. There we go. That would have been bad. It would have gotten stuck there, and I would have been very confused. And we come over here, it comes on down, drops into the water. Now when I go, it's going to drop me right in. I'm not going to go all the way down there. But anyway, when I come here, hands completely off the keyboard, not touching anything right now, pushes me right through. That's no different than before though, so it might still not work. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to play around with that one maybe, but really my main concern right now is just that first one. So we have an extra cart here. Let's just stick it right there. Well, that didn't work. Okay, okay, let's go right there. Is that gonna go all the way to the bottom? And that should in theory bring one back. We'll see. So anyway, let's come back on down here though. So yeah, like I said, we changed this earlier. Let me know what y'all think. If you have any more suggestions for this area, I'm pretty pleased with it, but as always, there's always more we can add. If we come on down here, you can see, oh, I'm just gonna leave those vines growing there. I'm not even gonna keep trimming them. They're just fine like that. So anyway, yeah, we come on back down here though. In the last episode, we built this chessboard. Pretty cool, getting a lot of positive feedback on it, which is awesome. I wasn't entirely sure on it because it is fairly plain and there's a lot of vibrant golds and whites which don't really match the rest of it. But I mean, I thought it was a cool idea. It was really fun to work on, and the positive reception really means a lot. I'm super happy that that's coming across well. And of course then, just to know where we are, the slime farm is down here. That's all going pretty well. I actually haven't checked that in a while. Almost a full double chest. That's pretty cool. We haven't actually used a whole lot of slime, but anyway, let's come on back up though, and let's take a look at hopefully a villager that's come on in. So let's go up and over. Guys, it worked. It worked. It worked. We finally got it working. But we don't need a butcher, so we can just get rid of that guy. So in the future, we will get a better guy there, and that is fantastic. We could even possibly move our guys around. I could grab some rails and take this dude, move him on over there. Do I have any? I have one rail. Probably not enough. In fact, should we just go for it? Let's just go for it. Let's take that out. We got that guy. I want to have these two down here, and then all of our villagers in the other areas. So how are we going to get you out? Ah! Stuck there. Okay, we're going to push you out. There we go. Go off in that direction. Oh man, this is going to be hard, isn't it? Keep going. Now, the annoying thing about when they're on rails is that the villagers can control themselves. So, by not using rails, we are eliminating that. They cannot go anywhere except for where I tell them to until, I guess, he hits that other rail. That could be a bit of a problem. But anyway, let's just see. This is a very slow process, however. Let's get you into that first slot. I suppose I don't know why I did all that work just to put a guy in there manually. But anyway, proof of concept. That's the important part. We should also grab one more just to check that the other thing is working. So, let's stick you in there. Oh, down. Yes. No. Don't slide out. There we go. Okay, awesome. There we go. Okay, we've got our two guys down there. We've got room for 4 more guys down at the end. So let's go down. Let's take a look at what I want to start off today's episode by doing. And in fact, we can even just take this rail back. So out by that Whomping Willow where we have our villager breeder, it's looking pretty bland. And I know, I mean, this tunnel is looking pretty bland as well. If I have time, I'd like to come in here and fill it up with gravel. Okay, let's hop out of that. Okay, you go down there. And anyway, I don't think we have any white coats in there. That is a shame. But anyway, outside of this tree here, it is looking pretty bland. We got to do something about that, y'all. And now it is dark and raining. So anyway, try to keep my head down. But anyway, yeah, like you see this area, there's nothing but torches. And same around the back and on the other side and behind the Quidditch pitch and everything. Guys, it's all like that. We can't be having that. We can't be having that at all. That all looks pretty good, minus, you know, the rain. But that looks pretty good over there. We want to continue some of the forest. Not necessarily exactly like that, the Forbidden Forest, but just some smaller trees to make this one stand out amongst its tree kind, so to say. So I want to come in here, redo a whole bunch of this. I mean, we're going to knock these out. We want some more jack-o'-lanterns with leaves over them. Blend them in like that, and then we can grow some trees over it, and it should all look pretty good. I want to do that in a time lapse. Haven't done one of those in a couple of episodes. Do we have light block 7? Nope, looks like we're all going pretty well. Okay, so anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do it in time lapse. Replay mods out for 112.1, or probably 112, but I'm using it in 112.1. So hopefully it all comes across pretty well. Just before starting that, though, I should mention, yep, that didn't work. They're still stuck there. Not quite sure what's going on. Gonna have to play around with that some more, I suppose. Oh man, this thing looks so cool at night. I'm super pleased with that. Now, the time lapse was not supposed to be just a still shot like that. It ended up being like that because of, well, I guess I could call it a bug, or I could call it using an older version of Replay Mod with the current version of Forge. Well, basically, I had spent about an hour, and I had the camera path all set up real nicely. Nice smooth transitions, moving camera and everything, got a bunch of angles on it. And then I clicked a button, and it crashed, and I was unable to restore what I had. So very unfortunate. So, due to time, I just set it to one spot and let it run all the way through. So, anyway, hopefully it still all looked pretty good, though. In the end, I'm still very, very pleased with everything that has come of this. So after putting on all of the trees and the lights and the grass and everything, I added the vines. That looks pretty neato. We come on down here, though. I also added a couple of mushrooms, which then spread, which is also really, really awesome. Right here, holy cow, a lot of them spread up there. Same goes for over here. I did not put that many down. I dotted one or two here and there. That's just awesome that they spread like that. That's really, really helpful. And then also on the back, I even added, oh, hello, we're in the water now. Even added some boulders. So that matches the other side now. That's fantastic. And actually, it would be really neat to now redo the bottom of this river here. I know Coop Dizzle's done that in the past, and it looked absolutely fantastic. So I think I'm probably going to do that again at some point. But even just coming on down here, we grabbed the boat from the boathouse. This looks super cool. I really, really like this. Added some extra leaves as well along the base of that big tree, the Wampin Willow there. Oh, that's new. On the base of the Wampin Willow, make it look like some extra bushes. Yeah, it's pretty neat. We actually tail off into another biome over here, so that does change colors. But nonetheless, looks all pretty good in my opinion. We really filled up that area. I see the creeper up there. Let's see if we can get it from the boat. Oh, while trying to move the boat. I don't think you actually can use a bow. I was right clicking and nothing was coming of it. So anyway, then that's a lot of Enderman. Oh boy, that creeper's on the move. So anyway, then this side as well, we also did that. I wasn't quite sure while I was doing the time lapse if I wanted to do this side or not. Afterward, I decided I would just quick get it in. It didn't really fit in with the rest of the time lapse anyway because of how far away it was. Wouldn't have really made it into the shot. So it just left that out, and I think this side looks pretty cool. There wasn't really much else we could have done with it. There's not really enough room for anything. Maybe a bridge across, but we do start to get over into Rymanora land over here. So anyway, this side, we've still got something to do. You can see it does turn into stone. So I'll probably just stick with this side, not try touching too much over here past the bridge. I know we did over there, but kind of right here is pretty much where the natural kind of cutoff is for the two areas of our bases. But anyway, since we have such a steep cliff, we could probably leave some of the stone in here, top it over with some dirt, and then potentially put something else up there. Now, because it is nighttime, we may not be able to get up there real safely. But anyway, let's just come back here. Let's try to take a look. Maybe we can get up with the elytra, because there are a couple of cool features that we can take advantage of around here. Let's try to park it as well as we can. Okay, that works, I suppose. Okay, are we going to... You know what, we should probably just do this to be safe. Okay, let's jump up. There we go, we got it. Fly past the big old Kirby. So yeah, we've got a lot of flat land back here. This is gonna have to be terraformed, no doubt about that. Let's see, can we get a good view from the bridge over here? And yeah, we can get a decent view. So yeah, you can see that big old slouch right there. We want to do something about that because then we can continue fitting stuff back here, which would be really neat. Trying to find a way to to connect the two, though, that could be a little bit more difficult because we got quite a bit of wall over here. So we're gonna have to do something with the with the main area. Okay, let's just come down here. Let's go through here. I think this leads right back up. Man, I don't think I've ever actually been down here. But anyway, I think this leads right back up to my area. So anyway, yeah, we're probably gonna have some other things to do. Still a whole lot to do, but lately I've been really glad with it. Let me know what y'all think about all the changes we've been doing, because like I said, I'm super pleased with it, but you know, hopefully y'all are as well. So anyway, let's just see, because I know we've got a lot on this side that we can do as well, and a whole big blank area back here. We definitely want to do something with that up to that hill. Maybe that's BC's area, so we don't want to mess with that. We're gonna get up, there we go. So anyway, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. I like that up there. Anyway, that is Techno Gizmo. But anyway, yeah. So this whole area is empty. Now this area back here, we're starting to get over into Ethai, so maybe we don't want to go too far. But guys, let me know what you all want me to add, because we still have plenty of room. I was thinking maybe kind of a park. We do have that horse guy right there, so we could potentially also add a stables area. That would be pretty neat. We could probably put that back here, and then that wouldn't have to be connected too, because that could just be a standalone thing, maybe leaning up against it. Maybe that could be our way of connecting the two. Those two baby zombies really want after me, don't they? let's go back up here, because there's one last thing I want to point out. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. We're gonna make it. Okay, so the front of this could probably be redone, allow us out to the back. If we change this into a doorway right here, redo the front of this, then we could just push the enchanting area off somewhere else, maybe just a separate tower or something. I think that might be coming in a near episode, because that would be a really, really neat idea, and it would also allow us to expand the castle, which is, of course, always fantastic. We always want more room for expansion. Anyway, like I said, guys, just do me a favor. Let me know any of y'all's opinions. I would be more than happy to hear them. But anyway, hopefully y'all have enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.